The scariest part? The title seems to insinuate there may end up being more than just one in the series. Legends of Oz: Dorothy's Return is an animated trip back to the land of Oz, rejoining many of our favorites from the original film and many new faces to meet along the way. Well, if you can make it all the way through, that is. Seriously, maybe the film should have stopped by the Wizard's office on the way to production for a little brain and heart upgrade. Yeah, unfortunately, there just isn't much to like here about this movie, which is really sad because it's Oz. I actually love Oz. In fact, if the movie works at all, which it really doesn't, it's that the environment is just so nostalgic. There's something about those characters and that place that I really enjoy. It's a world I would usually like to visit, in an imaginative universe with so many possibilities, which is why it's so frustrating to see it so bungled badly on the screen. Let's start with the art style, which is probably the worst thing. The animation is way too crisp and defined. Nothing about this world feels real or organic. It makes it so when these characters are talking or singing, it doesn't even look like the sound is coming from the right place. The graphical style is so bad that I couldn't even drag my 9-year-old along, who told me, and I quote, "That movie looks awful. They should have spent more time on it." And this is a kid who is endlessly fascinated by old Pokemon episodes. The movie just feels like it would be more at home as an old TV special than a feature-length film on the big screen. Plus, the voice talent just doesn't fit. Now, don't get me wrong, Jim Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, and Kelsey Grammer are all great vocal talents, but they just don't work as the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion. And sure, Lea Michele from Glee can belt notes like no one's business, but could you have at least written her one good song in the entire movie to really stretch her chops? Again, it's not a performance issue as much as it's a casting issue. They simply got the wrong people for the job. The only one they kind of got right was Martin Short as the jester villain, but even then, his performance is so varied and out of sync that it ultimately falls short as well. And we haven't even begun to talk about how contrived and forced the plot feels, along with its mandatory real-world bookends. In all seriousness, can we find out who has the rights to this and just take them away? Is that legal? Just say, hey, you ruined Oz and you don't deserve it anymore, so we're giving it all to Disney. Which, by the way, you know things are bad when I start begging for more James Franco. When it's all finally over, Legends of Oz should have been released straight to DVD. At least then the movie could serve a purpose, you know, like a coaster or a tiny frisbee. For me, no amount of nostalgia for Oz can help bring this animated train wreck past a D. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. You can stay tuned for this review's best ever challenge here in a bit. First, I want to throw some stuff up over here you can click on. If you want to subscribe, which I'd very much appreciate, you can do that by clicking the big gray subscribe button. Want to see more? I also have reviews out this week of the Seth Rogen, Zac Efron comedy Neighbors and the Christian comedy Girls Night Out. You can also click the logo right up here to go to the all-new YourMovieFriend.com, where you can search by title for reviews. And finally, this review's best ever challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category and also try to identify my choice. What is the best movie with a prominent pet dog ever? Now, I'm going to go with the one that involves Will Smith. Got it yet? Drop your own answer and a guess at mine in the comments, and the first person to guess mine does get a point. Thanks, and please subscribe.